Welcome to Aligned with Kel Quarrell, the podcast where we talk all things small business. It's a mix of mindset, empowerment, real conversations, and of course, alignment. I'm your host, Kel Quarrell, a businesswoman with close to 20 years of business experience. Get ready for a mix of solo deep dives and inspiring interviews with awesome guests who will share how they have aligned their businesses with the lives they love. Let's dive in to align your business with the life you've always wanted. Welcome to another episode of Aligned with Kel Quarrell. I am Kel, and today we are going on a solo deep dive journey. And today I'm here to ask you some questions. That question being is, how do you know when you are on the precipice of a up level, of a breakthrough, or of an evolution? Be it you, yourself, your style, your business, who it is that you work with, what it is that you do. How do you know that you are ready for that next level? Is it a feeling in your body? Is it something that you have recognized that you do? And then my next question is, what do you do when you have realized and uncovered that it is you're about to go to that next level? And one of the telling factors for me is around my personal style. Now, for some of you, you may not know, but I have been a personal stylist for over 12 years. I don't advertise that I am a stylist anymore. I do work with clients one-on-one still to this day, but that always comes through referral or repeat clients. I know when I am going through an evolution by going into my wardrobe, standing there, looking at everything, staring back at me and thinking, I've got nothing to wear, or nothing in this wardrobe continues to represent who I am. And the reason I'm coming in today to pose these questions for you is because right now I feel like myself, I'm about to go through my next evolution. I have started going into my wardrobe thinking I've got nothing to wear. I attended an incredible event on Sunday in Brisbane. And the most challenging and difficult thing about attending that event was truly, what is it that I'm going to wear? And that for me is a representation of my next evolution. And this podcast is about reminding you that you know yourself best, that somewhere inside you, you have all of the answers you need. However, it may be that you need someone as a support to help pull those answers out of you. It might be that you need someone to be that sounding board. It might be that you need someone to ask you questions in a different way to pull out different answers, or to shift your thinking in a different way, to give you a different perspective so that you can maybe fast track the evolution and fast track where it is that you want to go so that you're not doing it all of yourself. And what I find is that when I am feeling confused, when I am feeling uncertain, when I am feeling unclear, and I'm just not sure whether or not I am on the right path, I might be questioning, what it is that I'm doing, if I'm doing it the right way, if it still feels aligned with me. It's like I'm inside a cardboard box and the instructions and the steps of how to move forward are actually on the top of the box. Or it's like when you hold your phone right up so close to your face that you can't see the writing. And that is because for me, I'm emotionally attached to the outcome. And so Different people evolve at different speeds, at different rates for different reasons. I know with the clients that I work with, their evolution comes from the fact that they've realized that they have been doing what they should be doing and not what feels truly aligned with them. They evolve because it is just a completely different season of their life, whether or not they're coming out of motherhood, they're stepping into motherhood, whether or not they're now empty nesters, whether or not they're leaving a career and moving into working for themselves. There's so many different reasons as to why people evolve. My question for you is, how do you know that you are ready to evolve, or you have started that process? And then what is it that you do? Who is it that you turn to? Is there different practices that you lean on? Do you have a support network? Or is it like me, when you kind of draw a line in the sand and say, now is the time to invest in my own mentoring and coach that can support me, to ask me questions in a different way, to pull out of me what I already know, but I just can't language at this time, or I can't get the clear, ordered thoughts to be able to lay it out in front of me. And so that is what my journey is at the moment. I have just started. I am definitely going to be giving everyone a behind the scenes look at all of that on my Instagram. So if you are interested, head over to Instagram. My handle is simply Kel Quarrell, and follow along, mainly on stories, but I just want to be able to take you through the processes that I'll be going through with my own mentor, and looking at how we extract what I already know is in there, but I'm just struggling to bring out, and what that means for my next evolution. What I do feel like is there is going to be a rebirth of my brand. Now, whether or not that is imagery, logos, color palette, offerings, messaging, who I work with, how I work with them, all of the things, as I said, I'm not completely clear or certain on now, but that is the commitment and my intention for this mentoring over the next 3 months, that is where I'm going to land. And I'm really excited about that. And I'm going to encourage you that if you know you are either ready or have already began your next evolution and you are feeling confused, you are feeling uncertain, you're not clear on what that might look like or the steps that you need to take, I'm going to suggest to you that find that support network, whether or not that is a group of people or that you are ready to invest in that one-on-one mentoring and coaching to help you extract that information, and also to fast track the end result. Like, let's be honest, if we can move ourselves from where we are to where it is that we want to go with the least amount of resistance, also having fun along the way, then who wouldn't be signing up for that? I know I certainly would. So if it is that you see me as that person to take you from where you are to where you want to go, even if it is you're not exactly sure where you want to go, then head over to Instagram and send me a DM. My DMs are always open. I would love to chat with you. But yeah, just take a moment today and think, am I ready for my next evolution? Am I ready to go to the next level? And even maybe consider, when was the last time you felt and were really aware of you evolving? And as I said, for me, it's often the wardrobe is the beginning, and also how much time I'm spending thinking about the same things going over and over in my mind. And I'm going to encourage you to take the time to have a think about that and then take some action so you can move yourself forward the fastest, with the least amount of resistance, and with the most fun. So thank you for joining me on this short solo deep dive episode. Very excited. On next week's episode, we have the incredible Danny Stevens sharing her business journey with us. Until then, have a beautiful week. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Aligned with Kel Quarrell. I hope our conversations have inspired you to be bold in the pursuit of your dreams. If you enjoyed today's episode, I'd be so grateful if you shared it with the business women in your life and took the time to leave a review. Your feedback is like an ice cold glass of Prosecco, always welcomed and always appreciated. You might even consider giving the show a follow. Until next time, continue to take bold action towards aligning your business with your deepest desires.